The highest paid top 5 athletes in the world.
Can you give me what I need? Just give me what I want.
Let's get into this. We will start at the low end, if you can call multiple millions of dollars low end. But I have to start somewhere. Coming in at number 5 is Roger Federer, the famous tennis player, for those who didn't know, with earnings this year 2019 of $93.4 million. The greatest men's tennis player of all time briefly returned to the number 1 ranking in 2018, becoming the oldest man by more than 3 years to do it. Federer has won $124 million in prize money in his career, but the total is dwarfed by his off-court earnings from appearances and endorsements. One of his off-court earnings is worth $86 million from partners like Credit Suisse, Mercedes-Benz, and Rolex, are well ahead of any other athlete. He shows no sign of slowing down as a marketing force. Japanese apparel brand Uniqlo locked him up in 2018 with a 10-year, $300 million deal. His eponymous foundation has raised more than $40 million and educated 1 million children in Africa since its launch. At number 4, we have Canelo Alvarez, a 29-year-old Mexican boxer. His earnings from this year is in excess of $94 million. Streaming service DAZN committed $365 million in 2018 to lock up the next 11 fights of boxing's biggest pay-per-view star. Alvarez pocketed roughly $50 million combined for his first 2 fights on DAZN, but should earn at least $35 million per fight in the future. Boxing fans are clamoring for a third showdown between Canelo and Gennady GGG Golovkin. Their first fight was declared a draw, and Alvarez narrowly won the second. Both fights generated more than 1 million pay-per-view buys. The Canelo GGG fights were the first US boxing matches not involving Mayweather or Pacquiao to register more than 1 million buys since 2002. At number 3, which was a total surprise to me to be honest, we got the amazing soccer player Neymar, earning $105 million. Neymar is on a 5-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain through June 2022, worth $350 million in salary. His transfer from Barcelona to PSG stands as the most expensive in the world at $263 million, which the French club paid in full ahead of his signing. The Brazilian is the second most popular athlete on social media with more than 200 million followers on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Neymar was found guilty of avoiding taxes between 2011 and 2013 and paid a $1.2 million fine in 2016. Neymar lost Brazil's national team captaincy after hitting a fan in the stands after PSG's loss in the French Cup. At number 2 on our list of the world's highest paid athletes is Cristiano Ronaldo. While he is not my favorite soccer player, I still do respect him as a truly great player. He has an eye-watering yearly earnings of $109 million. Ronaldo joined Juventus in 2018 after 9 years with Real Madrid. He took a pay cut with his 4-year deal worth $64 million annually. Within 24 hours of release, Juventus sold 520,000 Ronaldo jerseys worth over $60 million. He has won FIFA's Player of the Year 5 times and is the all-time leading goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League. The Portuguese star is the most followed athlete on social media with nearly 400 million total followers. In January, Ronaldo agreed to a $21 million fine for tax evasion between 2010 and 2014. In the number 1 spot for the highest paid athletes in the world of 2019, drumroll please, it's the one and only Lionel Messi, with earnings of $127 million. Since his Barcelona debut in 2003, Messi has played 687 matches for his club, scored 603 goals, and won 33 club titles, including 10 La Liga titles. His current Barcelona contract is through 2020 to 21 and pays him over $80 million annually. He also has a lifelong deal with Adidas. He has been awarded FIFA's Player of the Year 5 times and won the European Golden Shoe for top scorer on the continent a record 6 times. In 2016, just like Ronaldo, he too was convicted of tax fraud in Spain for avoiding income tax between 2007 and 2009. His 21-month sentence was cut to a $250,000 fine. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly uploads, and please comment to give me your thoughts about any future videos you would like to see.